So, Jarrett, first of all, just talk about today and what this has been like, just seeing kids being all happy with their things.
I mean, first and foremost, for them not even knowing that they were, providing this service, knowing they were getting anything in return. Them just thinking that they were trying to help out somebody, another underprivileged kid, and just try to provide them some joy during around the holidays. And you never know how your selfless service can turn into a reward for yourself, and that's what happened today. And I thought it was a great thing that Brooklyn just put on.
What was the best part for you as being part of this today?
Just walking around and them telling me how they actually were able to assemble the bike from start to finish. I thought that was very, very impressive. Especially with the age of some of these kids, and just giving up their time. I think as we all get older, and that's the one thing we know that we don't get back. That's the thing that you allow people to use at your discretion, and for them to come out there and put that first and foremost, I think it just speaks volumes about them.
Jarrett, I got to ask one basketball question. Talk about what's going on with the season right now. It's been off to a slow start. But what do you guys think you got to get done, and what you got to do to fix things?
I think you got to play with a little bit more tempo, a little bit more pace, offensively and defensively, and try to exert the full amount of effort that it takes to win a 48-minute ball game. And that's something that's not easy, regardless if you're playing home or away. You know what I mean? And we got to try to do it consistently because that's what the good teams do.
For those who have never volunteered before, what would be your best advice for them?
Volunteer as far as what?
Like the first-time volunteers who have never volunteered before, what would your best advice be for them?
My advice for them is just coming in knowing what you're doing it for. Knowing that you're trying to provide something, trying to uplift somebody else. Giving your time. And usually when you do things of that nature, it comes back and it rewards you in the end. It could be the reward could be just putting a smile on somebody's face. Something in your personal life could change. And, I think when you do a good deed is done for you. So, and I think that's a product and example of what these kids are doing out here today.
Was there ever a moment in your life where somebody came to you or your school and that helped inspire you to become the man that you are today?
Not so much. I had two amazing, beautiful parents that kind of showed me the way and showed me how fortunate and how blessed I was. There were a lot of kids that I grew up with that didn't have the things that I had, and they were kids that had things that I didn't and I was envious of, but my parents always taught me how to be thankful and just understood when and if I ever got in that position to try to give back as best as I can.
Thank you, sir.
No problem.
Darren, just talk a little bit about today and getting to be part of this event. I know you're big with charity and all that. And just another wonderful event around the holidays.
Yeah, it's a great event for these kids. The foster children, probably had a tough upbringing. Them to be here building bikes, what they think are for other kids, and then turn around and is really for them. I think that's great, and for us to be here and just interact with them. They're definitely they watch basketball, they pay attention, they're fans of ours, and so just getting to interact with them, just be around and put a smile on their face. That's what means a lot.
Was that the best part of it for you today?
Definitely. That's always the best part when you work with kids, just seeing them happy. Seeing them have fun and enjoying themselves.
Were you big into bikes and that kind of thing as a kid?
I was big into bikes. I still ride bikes.
Still?
Yeah.
You look like you were pretty comfortable out there on this.
Yeah, definitely. I still ride.
How special was it for you to be out there today and be able to, interact with the children and give back?
It was great. Anytime you could come out here and give back to the community is always a good thing.
What was the best part of it for you today?
Just seeing the kids' faces, how happy they were to get new bikes and stuff. So it was good. I guess they were building them at first. They didn't know they were getting them, and afterwards we gave them to them. So it was pretty good.
It's got to be a pretty cool feeling just to see all these kids building bikes for other kids, and then the surprise is going to be for the end.
Yeah, definitely. Whenever it's a surprise like that, it's always a good feeling. They were really pumped about it. Took some pictures with them, and they all were excited.
Any thoughts on the season so far? What's been going on with you guys?
So far, just trying to figure out some stuff, but we're just working hard, and I feel like next couple of weeks we'll definitely be in a better place.
You guys feel like you're on the cusp of just figuring it out and knowing what you want to do out there on a night-to-night basis?
Yeah, definitely. It's just pretty much about just consistently just going out there and executing on both sides of the ball. So we'll be fine.
How special is it for you to be able to get back and be a part of the next tradition of giving?
It's always good, especially this time of year, to help, those kids out, some that are less fortunate than us, growing up and stuff. So just seeing a smile on their faces is just the best feeling.
For those first-time volunteers, do you have any words of advice or words of wisdom for them to come on out and volunteer?
Who are the first-time people?
You never know. There might be somebody that's out there that's never volunteered before.
Yeah, it's always good, whether you have it or not personally, whether, event like this is always good to come out here and just, donate your time and, help everybody out.
Thank you.